We're on Commercial Drive in Vancouver. It's the start of a brand new week on the nation's music station, Muchmusic and Much West. What do we got for you here? You got the lineup? Oh, yeah. This week, tomorrow, Blue Rodeo. Greg and Jim are going to be our guests in separate interviews. We're going to go inside Joe's Cafe in Commercial Drive, the best coffee house in the city, arguably. And we're going to talk to Eric Ludwig of the Ludwigs, find out why they wrote a song about this particular cafe. Desirable. And the track we're going to deal with is Indecent at Joe's Cafe, not Incident at Joe's Cafe, and this is Joe's Cafe, as we told you. And this is Eric Ludwig. It's just like the Ramones, like everybody's name is Ramon. Everybody's name.
No, actually, there's one E. Bach, and his name is Bach.
You don't have to be a Ludwig in order to...
No, you don't have to be a Ludwig, but there are many variations on the Ludwig theme.
You were telling me that this is the second incarnation of a Ludwig. There was one in Winnipeg where you came from?
Yeah, that one was the L-U-D-E Wigs, and I guess that sort of disappeared. It sort of exploded into thin air. Now the fellows are located all over the country, and this one is the reincarnation. Ludwig does not want to die. He wanted his music heard.
What drew you out here besides the climbing?
Well, I was cold. I don't know. Just one day I just sort of snapped, and the next thing I knew, I woke up in Vancouver, and I was surrounded by full of Ludwigs, and the next thing I knew, the band has reappeared. It's almost mystical, really.
How tough was it to get this CD and this band? I would imagine this was about 3 years worth.
Yeah, minimum 3 years, yeah.
Did you feel sometimes like you were swimming upstream?
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I felt more like going over the waterfall.
Yeah. Did the business welcome you openly, or was it a tough haul?
Well, it varies. You know, sometimes it's a tough haul. Life seems to be a tough haul. You know, that's what this kind of the video is about. You know, the conflict. You know, one side, the other side, and just trying to stay in the middle. But I'd say it's tough, and it's not.
It's interesting to note about you is that you're opening for Saigon Kick November 5th, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to be on City Limits on October 23rd, and the Power 30 on October the 26th. So, are you a hard rock band? Are you rock? Are you metal? What are you?
Well, we're definitely, we're kind of a collage of all of that stuff, you know. Ludwig, you like to have, I like a mix. I don't like it to be, you know, like one song repeated 15 times. So it's a, you know, and the same thing with the band members. It's kind of a collage. There is a metal element. It's rock. It's rock and roll. There's, you know, there's rhythm. It's everything. But it's not specifically a particular style or trend. It could be from any time.
Tell me about this track, this video, Indecent at Joe's Cafe, not Incident at Joe's Cafe. Joe's Cafe, I presume being a metaphor for something larger.
Indecent at Joe's Cafe stems from Joe's, this is the equivalent of America's Custer's Last Stand, and now there is Joe's Last Stand, and I guess that an incident happened, and Joe responded, and then the next thing you know, you have righteous people springing up, and the battle begins, and there's no give and take. It's just...
But people outside of Vancouver, and even commercial, might not know what happened on that wall outside. What was the first incident?
The first incident was the alleged kissing that, where Joe asked people, if you want to do that, go home. And
who was doing the kissing?
2 women.
Okay. And so then that started, everybody chose sides from that point on.
So from that point on, it just became mudslinging.
Yeah. And now there's no writing on the wall at all?
No, the writing's erased from the wall. Sad, tragic fact.
It is a coffee house,
yeah, everyone has lost in this battle, and the crowd is down, and there's a new crowd that's replacing the old crowd that was here, but you know, still there are a lot of bitter feelings in this neighborhood. It's a completely divided neighborhood.
So what do you do with the tune?
With the tune? Well,
tell the story.
Yeah, the story, is basically about that type of thing, the lack of give and take. It's the Yugoslavia. Like Joe's Cafe, what happened here is kind of like if you put it on a larger scale in the world, you see it's the exact same type of mentality. There's the normal people, and then there's the people with the friction who battle and don't give, there's no give and take. They're righteous. They want to go into that church and say, you have to be like me. It's like, I don't have to go into that church. No one makes me go in. That's why I like the church. I don't go there.
Yeah. Okay, so other than the opening for Saigon Kick, hopefully we'll see you on somebody's Canadian tour soon, and we congratulate you. This is Indecent at Joe's Cafe from the new Ludwigs Idle and Undesirable album. Check it out. famous Joe's wall. Remember, it's a coffee house. It's not an art gallery. And people started slinging words around on that canvas over there, and it got well out of hand. It is a guy's business, you know, and he does serve the best coffee in town. Anyway, this is what some of the wall used to look like. Really fine artwork. And Commercial Drive's got loads of it, actually. Lots of graffiti. Everybody has an opinion. What do we want to tell you? Barney Bentall starting his tour with the Legendary Hearts. And then Wednesday, May Moore, and a brand new video. Thursday and Friday, Lollapalooza Revisited. We are Much West.